right, to start our lesson today, I want my friends who have those day of the week stickers on their desk to put them on their chest and walk up here, please. We're gonna get in a line. All right, thank you. Thank you, Alyssa. So here we are. You're gonna start our line. What does your thing say? Let me read it. Monday. Okay, so class, if she's gonna start the line, or excuse me, if the line's gonna start with the first day of the week right here, where should Alyssa stand? Oh, right here. And then we're gonna move on to the second day of the week back here. That's gonna be Tuesday. Oh, Alyssa also has Tuesday, very nice. And now Wednesday's third day of the week. There it is. And what is the fourth day of the week? Thursday, and that'll be back here. And then we just don't have a Friday. So thank you very much, Alyssa. Have a seat. So we see there that we used our ordinal numbers, which is a big word, but that just means like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all of that good stuff. So can anybody else raise their hand quietly and tell me if you know about any other sequences we see in the world, other than the days of the week? Alyssa.
Running a race.
What do you mean, honey?
Like if you run the race first, you get first place.
Yes, and then what will come after that?
Second place.
And then usually?
Third.
Perfect, that's absolutely right. I love that example. So in addition to that, there's also sequences like months, days of the weeks like we just did, or like we're gonna go over today, the life cycle. All right, so first we're going to read our objective. It's a little wordy, so I will read it aloud. Given images of the life cycle of a butterfly, students will identify where each part of the cycle belongs in an ordinal number sequence with 3 out of 4 or 75% correct. So that's just a big way of saying that we are going to put the life cycle of the butterfly, 4 pictures that I will show you, next to the ordinal number. Remember, that means first, second, third, or fourth, which is the 4 we're gonna be working with today. So here, I have our ordinal numbers are already written out for us. First, we see how it's written with the 1 ST, the 2, the 3, the 4, and we see how next to this one we have the N, small ND, small RD, and the small TH, because that's we pronounce them as first, second, third, and fourth. So the first stage of a butterfly is eggs, or en español es huevos. The second would be the larva. The third would be our cocoon, which looks like this. I will come and show everybody these pictures up close more, because you can't really see from up here. And then the fourth and final stage is our butterfly. So now we are going to, alrighty, now I'm going to take these down and we're gonna do this as a class. So we see the number 1 with the ST because it's first, the 2 with the ND because it's second, second, third, 3 with the RD because it's third, and fourth with the TH because it's fourth, that TH sound we've been learning about, okay? So now I'm gonna show us each picture and we're gonna tell me which one is this gonna go in, all right? I'm gonna shuffle them, all right. Where does the caterpillar go, or the larva?
Second.
Perfect, thank you. Now this time, raise a hand. Where does the butterfly go? Alyssa.
4.
That's right, because the adult butterfly is the last part of our sequence. And real quick, you can call these one out. Where does this one go? The chrysalis or the cocoon?
3rd.
Very good. And finally, we know that our eggs, our huevos, go first. Perfect. All right, now in your table groups that you've been assigned to, we are going to take our sequence activity that looks just like the one up here. We have these 4 cards. at your tables with a paper that says first, second, just like up here, third, and fourth. With your groups, I would like you for the next 2 minutes to please place the pictures next to each number, ordinal number, that the sequence goes in, okay? So just like we did up there, we said that what came first, we're gonna put that down, right? I don't want anybody to share any answers. So you guys do that, and I'm gonna walk around for just a second. All right, you guys are doing so good. I wanted to mention that we should compare the butterfly life cycle to how our life cycle is as a human, right? Because we are babies first, then we are teenagers, then we're adults. Obviously, there's a lot of different steps in that we're missing, but we could think of it like that, right? First, we're babies. Second, we're teenagers. Third, we're adults. That's kind of like how the butterfly life cycle goes. Could somebody raise their hand and tell me, why is it important to know the order of the stages of a butterfly's life cycle? Just like how you feel. Alyssa.
So we know where butterflies come from?
That's very okay. Now, real quick, before we get to our sequencing activity, I want someone to raise their hand and tell me how they would tell someone else about the life cycle of the butterfly using our ordinal number sequences, which that big word just means these numbers. First, second, third, fourth. Alyssa.
Eggs are first.
That's very true. Do you want to keep going, honey?
The caterpillar is second,
Yes.
and then the cocoon is third.
Yep. And then we have our adult butterfly. Perfect. So now that we've done that all together, you've done it in groups, and let's just help us do that one more time as review. We are going to take our sequencing activities that we have in front of us. We're going to do them independently by ourselves. And when we're all done, we're going to flip them over, okay? Perfect. Now that we're all done with that, we're going to do a fun end activity for our review. Whew. So first we're going to do our questions, then we'll do our butterfly dance, okay? So can anybody raise their hand and tell me what happens first? The egg or the pupa or the larva? Alyssa.
The egg.
That is very true. All right, how many stages were there in our sequence? Don't look.
Fourth.
That's very good, honey. How many numbers though? Because we had first, second, third, and fourth. But if we count that, what would that be? 1, 2, 3,
4.
Yes, exactly right. All right, so what happens in the fourth and the last part of the sequence?
The butterfly.
Yep, our adult butterfly. Very good job. I'm very proud of you. All righty. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go through the butterfly life cycle dance. All right, so I'm going to show you first using our ordinal numbers. First, we're the egg. You make yourself little like an egg. Second, you're going to be the caterpillar, okay? So Miss Juliana's only going to get down like this, but you can see how I'd be like a little worm, so you guys can do the worm on the ground. And then third, we are the cocoons hanging from our tree. And then fourth, we are our big, beautiful butterflies. All right, now everybody stand up and do that. Ready? Rise. Thank you. Everybody. All right, very good. And let's do the first one. Egg. Then we're the caterpillar on the ground. Cocoon. And then our big butterflies. Perfect. Thank you guys so much. All right, and next lesson, we're gonna be learning about what exactly happens to those butterflies.